There's something you could do to get used to shifting from an E-shaped bar chord to an A minor shaped bar chord. So what I'm talking about there is when I say E shape, so the bar has a bar, that's probably the obvious part. The E shape, by that of course I mean it's the shape of an E, but we're using different fingers, so we have our finger ready to be the bar. So I'm going to go up to the 5th fret, and this would be an E shaped bar chord. And the fact that and you probably can't tell what fret I'm on, this is the 5th fret, so this would be an A chord. It's an A chord because of the location. This would be a G. This is an F. We can talk about more of that later if you missed that on the first and second week. But so this is an A chord. Bar is on the 5th fret. We're using these 3 fingers to make an E shape. And then once we get ready to play Lay Lady Lay, what happens for the verse part of it is he shifts from the E shape to the A minor shape. Now there's also a shift involved, but as a practice to get used to just even these fingers playing the E and the A minor shape, you might want to just practice going back and forth between, this is an A chord, this would be a D minor chord, and you don't necessarily have to worry about that at this moment. Just physically moving these 3 fingers, picking them up and try not to lift too far. Move them back and forth. Take your time. Get there as quickly as you can, but it's maybe not going to be quick to start with. And do that a little bit. Just kind of get used to going back and forth. Those of you who were in class on Mother's Day will already know this. On Lay Lady Lay, we're going to go back and forth, but we're also going to shift the bar. So the first chord, and this is all in the email that I'll attach this to. 5th fret, E shape is an A. The next chord is the 4th fret. So slide your hand down, and for me that's down in pitch. And then these fingers are shifting over to the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings. This will be a C sharp minor. Shift one more fret to the 3rd fret, and now the E shape again. Shift another fret and make the A minor shape. So all in all, I'll just do one strum per chord. Here's A, C sharp minor, G, B minor. And, I've been doing this a long time. And those people in class who can already do it have done it longer than you have. So if you're brand new to this, don't get frustrated. It just takes some time to get used to trying to get a clean sound. I find it helps to have your thumb kind of behind your 2nd finger, something to press against. That's a lot of the verse, and we'll get into this more in our review next week on Sunday.